Just because your hair's not long doesn't mean to say you should feel left out with hair accessories. There are lots of quick and easy things we can do, and I'll show you a couple now. And this has a great texture, so I'm not going to mess around too much with the texture. I am, however, going to add a little bit of dry shampoo to the front, and it may leave a white residue on your hair. And the way to remove that is with a hairdryer on the cold setting. That way it won't melt the oil back into your hair again. So I'm going to put a hairband in here, but I'm using my fingers instead of a comb because I'm not going to make it too perfect. It's going to be quite undone. So I'm going to use a flowery hair elastic and I'm going to loop it over the ponytail, twist it round, pull the pony through, but I'm going to leave the ends out. And a couple of pins just to secure it. And you can just use a little bit of hairspray in your fingers to sort of ease a few hairs out to soften it. I think accessorizing your hair is easily done during the daytime as well, isn't it? It's not just an evening thing. Another way to accessorize in a sort of easy way is to do a very sort of simple fake bob. Take a section underneath here, and I'm going to braid it right down to the end, put an invisible elastic in there, pin that into the nape of Beau's neck. I'm going to use this as an anchor. Probably part Beau's hair roughly on the side, and I'm going to braid the back starting quite low down. It doesn't have to be too neat, it can be quite loose, but it has to be tight at the end. Roll it up onto itself, and I'm going to pin this braid onto the other braid. I think simple gold slides work very well like that. A little bit of spray at the end here just to finish it off. If you want to zhuzh it up a bit for evening, a bit of volume should do the trick. And to do that, I just spray a bit of Orbe dry texturizer in it and tease the roots on the crown. A bit of texturizing hairspray will help the back combing stay. And I'm just going to fold it over my thumb into a twist, and I'm going to use long pins. I'm going to push the pins in one direction, turn it when it's close to the scalp and push it in. And the curve will hold the hair down. It's okay if a few pins show, it doesn't really matter. And I always like it when you pull a few little hairs out to soften the edges. And I think a good way to finish this off is with another, quite an elaborate pin in the back or a comb. It's no big deal if you use more than one hair accessory. I think 1 or 2 hair accessories, even 3 or 4 is acceptable these days. I think the pile it on, the more the merrier, but don't use too many decorative ones. And if you've got the severity in the front with a fine, almost invisible hairband, the kind of volume in the back works, I think. And what I'm going to ask Anna to do, I'm going to ask her to put her head upside down so I can really give her some volume. It's called dry spun from Bumble and Bumble. So section it off with my fingers, just roughly. Throw it back, Anna, give it a good throw. Yeah, great. So we're kind of getting a great sort of Bananarama Madonna from the 80s kind of texture. You get a nice soft brush and give it a little gentle tease. So when you've got your hair in the texture you want it to be, you're going to accessorize it with a headband, and I think the messier it is, the better. I think what you're trying to do is create the width rather than the height with the volume here.